Atlas.
Here's another one. One time for mine now. Let's go.
Could be something true now. I'm not looking anymore. The times are breaking, never through now. Sharing real connections, what we'll make. Come on, let go the remote. Don't you know you're ready on a jump for that? Try to put the boat double clicking on the go, but I know use. Hey, I'm gonna go in.
And I went with a flow, double trouble on the go poses. Keep posing, opposing against these foes. Please know I'm the roses that grew out on the concrete jungles.
Not a day goes by without me thinking about that way the world stopped with motion. When you walked into my life and we connected like we shared the same ocean. Couldn't help but move that glass of better spiders into each other's blind spotches. All this energy's got us inspired now. We couldn't stop it, just set it free and dance.
Persona 4, Dancing All Night.
Okay, they're pretty clever with that theme. I like that little remix, I like that. But anyway, what's up people? I'm Sonic the Hammons, and welcome to Persona 4 Dancing All Night. Hope you guys are doing well. What we're going to do, I need to let you guys know what's going on, because you deserve, and oh, we have stuff I gotta read. But you guys deserve an explanation of what's been going on. So, oh crap, I gotta fix that camera too. There we go, yeah. So, Streamlabs OBS has been acting up for a few weeks now, which you guys have noticed. I don't know why. Well, part of it is because, like I said, I've said it before, I updated my computer, and now it just runs worse because of the update. So, until I can get a stronger computer, which God knows when that will be, then we're gonna go to regular OBS. I don't have a lot of things set up with regular OBS because normally I'm using Streamlabs OBS. So right now you're not gonna have any comments. No comments are gonna show up above my head. If anything happens, there are gonna be no alerts or anything. So I'm going to be looking at everything on my phone as far as like chat and stuff. It's loud. Okay, thank you. I can fix that. There. Is that a little better? Yeah, let me know if that's better. Well, I forgot to turn it down some more. But yeah, so right now we're going to be using regular OBS because that seems to not be messing things up for me. Because Streamlabs OBS is doing this thing to where it takes it's much more demanding. It's a higher processor and all that crap. I don't know, but it takes way too long to open and close just for it to have things not working. Like I only have like 1/4 of the screen showing, everything else is green, or I don't have any sound playing when I stream, when I hit go live. OBS doesn't seem to have that issue right now. So hopefully in a perfect world, I want to try to start working on it tomorrow. I think there are ways to get alerts to work on regular OBS. You know, so I know someone told me about a way to, I think it was Happy, told me a way to get the chat to show up on there as well. If we can get those going, then we'll just start using regular OBS. But that's where we are right now. So you guys are not going to be able to see you guys' comments on the screen or any alerts. So I'm going to be looking down on my phone quite a lot. It's too quiet for gameplay, but it's good. Turn it up. Who all is in here? I see Rabbit. Hey Rabbit. I see Happy. What's going on, Happy? Too low for gameplay, but it's good. When you start playing, turn it up a little bit. Okay. You did tell me. Okay, I thought it was you. But how was everybody? I'm going to turn it up just a bit. Let me know how that is. If that's better. Also, I'm going to move my mic a bit, so give me a second. There we go. I hope that works. Yeah, how was that? Also, so I didn't even get to finish eating. Like, I'm eating food right now. Persona 4 dancing stream / social eating. Sounds good to you? Awesome. Okay, it says, welcome to P4D. In P4D, there are two primary modes, story mode and free dance, where you can enjoy dance gameplay. Select your preferred option in the menu. Let's read all these. Play story, dance with a track partner of your choosing, buy costumes and items to use in free dance. What? Oh, Teddy. These various details and rankings, buttons. We'll just work with what we got right now. Teddy's freaking huge. Okay. Sound pretty good, much better? Okay. Feeling good. You've been gone for a while. Yeah, have you been happy? Oh, I saw Naruto. I see Kanji. Look at them. They're great. Alright, story mode. I should turn this up a little bit. If you guys hear an echo, let me know. I will do my best to eliminate that. In story mode, you can enjoy the story of P4D. First, select mode to proceed. The mode will affect only story mode and is separate from free dance difficulty. For those who wish to focus on the story, for those who are skilled at rhythm games, would you guys consider me skilled at rhythm games? Let's see. I would consider myself skilled at rhythm games, but who knows? Maybe I'm just biased. But I'm not a beginner. I'll say standard. We're doing it. Oh, is it good to show like Ultimax? Much better than yesterday? Yeah. I think a little bit. You have your moments when you're good at random games where you just concentrate, right? I can do virtually anything if I'm paying attention. Guess what time it is? It's dancing time. How are you, Pancakes? It's good to see you. Yes, proceed. We got animated cutscene. Look at that.
Well then, that concludes this audition. We'll contact you individually with your results after some time.
Thank you, sir.
Take care now.
Thanks for everything.
Thank you for staying so late.
Thank you so much. See you.
Dead.
I'm sorry. Thank you for everything. We'll get fast. Oh, good luck. I'm rooting for you too.
It's her. Get her. Dad, she's dropping everything. Her lip gloss, her entire body when she fell.
Excuse me.
That looks like the announcement room.
Son.
Oh no! Oh no! She keeps falling. What is this girl's problem? She can barely. Was she drunk? She can barely walk. Oh my God! They're about to kill a child. Where she see the body? Oh Lord! Oh Lord!
What the? Was that a scream?
It was from the studio. Hey!
What?
What's going on?
This kid just got traumatized. What is happening?
Hey, have you heard that rumor? Huh? Which one? When you look at some website at midnight, there's this weird video that plays on its own. It's hard to really make out much at first, but you can totally see this idol who should be dead dancing in it. When you watch the video to the end, supposedly you get taken away to the other side, and you never wake up.
There's a lot that happens at midnight. Midnight's just a scary time all around, isn't it? This poor kid. That's got to be traumatizing. Oh my God, this poor kid. Want to show them shows cutscene to someone and have them guess what kind of game it is. Right. Surprise, it's a rhythm game. It's the Dank Hour. Okay. Persona dancing for Persona 6. Alright, what's going on? And Margaret, did you see that? Oh, the studio. When you awaken, you are greeted with an unfamiliar sight. What? Oh, the floor. Well, that's right. Usually he's in the limo. The floor, walls, even the ceiling. Everything in the mysterious room is colored in a deep ultramarine. Oh, that's what it's called, the color? Before you sits a similarly unfamiliar woman. What? Who is I supposed to be?
Oh, welcome to the Velvet Room.
So am I just me right now?
Don't worry, this is merely a dream. The you in the real world is sound asleep.
Okay. If you say so.
Having said that, you're no guest of this room.
I was playing a brand new character. She fixes you with a piercing stare as if appraising you before continuing on.
Perhaps you've gone astray in your dream and wandered into a realm beyond your ken.
It's Ken.
This is the Velvet Room, a place that exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
How come Igor's just never around? This ain't you, nope. That ain't Falco. You think they would use like new 3D models for the game? Maybe they will. I have no idea. I guess we're gonna see.
Normally, only those who have agreed upon some form of contract may come here.
Oh yeah, and by the way, so apparently Persona 4 came out first. So what if I've gathered, the story is that like after Elizabeth and Lavenza, I guess she's a Lavenza at the time, or Caroline and Justine. Basically, if everyone and all the Velvet Room attendants heard about Margaret's peeps saving the world with the power of dance, so they're like, dang, my people can do that too. And so P3 and P5 have a competition to see like who's got the best dance squad. So P4 came first, and then P3 and 5 happened at the same time. So, whoops. After saying so, she turns her gaze downward, as if in contemplation.
But nothing meaningless happens in this room.
Right, the Aria of the Soul remix.
If you are here, there must be a reason for it. Very well. I'll use this as an opportunity to tell you of a guest we once hosted here.
Which one? The woman before you straightens her posture slightly, and then faces you directly. It seems she's going to tell you a story about someone other than yourself. Well, thanks, Maggie. Who does she intend to tell you about?
Yes, I know just whose story to relate. This is the tale of an unforgettable guest who kindled within my heart a flame that none of our countless visitors could match.
Just say you had the hots for him.
I knew him as Yu Narukami.
Amaterasu, what's going on? Isn't it just a Vita port though? It might be, I guess. I know it was originally on Vita. And getting the Endless Night bundle is the only way you can get this game for PS4.
In overcoming a terrible ordeal that befell a certain town, he formed an irreplaceable bond with his friends. The power of their bond supported them through every trial, even when facing an adversary with inhuman powers. They remained undaunted throughout. You seem perplexed. I'm not surprised. You could have no notion of what I'm speaking of, after all.
The mouth movement on here is not as weird as it is. This is actually okay. It was kind of weird in Arena, but you just got used to it in Arena, so it was whatever. But I think that's good, the way they do it on here.
In that case, I will show you a glimpse into the story after they overcame their ordeal.
Oh, like right now? Okay. When the woman raises her hand, brilliant light slowly floods your surroundings.
To be clear, this is not the story of the ordeal they faced.
Oh, what?
think of it as a festival that they're performed in, at the risk of their own lives.
Okay. Oh, that was it. Oh, dang. Okay. You and his friends. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. None of the countless visitors can match. I know he stopped the serial killer, but the other two took down the Prime Minister and stopped death itself. Honestly, used by far the least impressive. He took down Izanami. I forgot, what was Izanami even supposed to be? I don't even remember. Production company. Takara Productions practice studio. About half a year has passed since we solved the case. That took place in the peaceful rural town of Inaba. Okay, wait. Okay, cool. So this is even after Ultimax. God. Jesus. Summer vacation has been over for a while, but the heat still clings. Today, this is great because summer's basically over now, but the heat is still clinging, let me tell you. Today, we have come to a certain production company's office for a particular purpose. Ooh, look at the studio. Look at the bags, the mops. Everything is here.
Rise-san's very late. It's past time for our lesson already.
Everyone looks great. Actually, hold on. Okay, never mind. Upon saying so, Naoto looks up at the clock on the wall. Naoto Shirogane. She's an underclassman and 1 year younger than me, but she's a detective and fifth generation of the distinguished Shirogane family. When I first met her, she had problems with how others saw her and presented herself as an adult man. Now, though, she's shifted away from that. I nod to Naoto before taking out my own cell phone, scanning the backlit screen.
No text or voicemail from her. What about you?
I like we're just this random dude, and they decide, hey, let me tell you the story. This is already happened, but let me tell you about it.
Me neither, it seems. I wonder if something happened.
Leaving the path to other characters. Yeah, they're doing that. Margaret's mind said, I could tell you how he saved a small town by preventing a killer, but I'd rather tell you about his sick moves. Yeah, I mean, that's the best thing though. Because come on now, how good is a hero if they can't dance? It's a dancing game. Wouldn't expect much for a proper story. It is pretty funny. You can tell she's a detective because she wears a goofy hat. Only indication. Naoto looks much more feminine, I guess. Well, yeah, she does. There's even like he was just saying she's kind of shifted away from that, and that really makes sense if you think about like her social link. Cause that was the only thing. She was just worried about people not taking her seriously because she was a woman. So that's why she pretended to be a dude. But by the end of her, if I remember right, by the end of her social link, she's fully embraced it. And she was like, "Yeah, I'm a detective. I'm a really good detective. I also just happen to be a woman, and I'm gonna own that." So that's pretty cool. That's pretty great.
But in that case, I think you'd be the first one Rise-san would contact, Senpai.
Rise Fujikawa. She's an underclassman, a year younger than me, like Naoto. She's a teen idol famous across Japan, working under this company, Takara Productions. Just like Naoto, she had her own issues to deal with. When we first met her, Rise had been on hiatus from her work as an idol. However, the year we spent together helped her grow, and she's currently in the midst of making her comeback to showbiz. I like he didn't even really explain what her issues were too much. Like, he at least gave us like a quick rundown of what Naoto went through. Risei's like, oh yeah, she had issues too. Actually, Risei's comeback is essentially the reason ordinary high school students like us are here in the first place.
Should I give her a call?
Probably. Like, hey, where are you, woman?
No, we can wait a little longer.
Alright, whatever you say, Naoto, I guess.
Her work schedule is tight to begin with. It's us who are imposing on her time.
Oh, are we?
Or, rather, it's me.
What? My finger hovers over the call button, but I stop at Naoto's words and put my cell away to my pocket. It's true, Risei must be very busy. It may be better to wait a bit longer and see what happens. Just as I'm thinking this, Naoto moves into another conversation topic.
This still seems so hard to believe. For me, of all people, to be standing in a production studio awaiting dance lessons.
That's hilarious.
I couldn't have pictured it either, if it wasn't for Risei's comeback performance.
Persona has a weird habit of making a surprise twist of having the tech turn out to be a cold-blooded murder. Where are you, woman? Sonic the Hedgehog.
The Love Meets Bonds Festival. They're calling it LMB for short, correct?
Oh, that's what it is?
It seems to be a momentous occasion. I've heard TV crews will be there on the day of the concert.
That's cool. That's right. We'll be participating as backup dancers in a performance at LMB, the debut show for Risei's comeback. Of course, Risei aside, we're all just amateurs. We're going to need a lot of practice before we can handle a real show. So far, our practice has been extremely rigorous, and it's still continuing on now.
Ballroom dancing I could have managed, but I'm entirely useless at this.
No, that's fine. I'm just thinking about what year everyone is. They're third years and second years. Okay.
I felt much more at ease fighting monsters in a strange world than I feel here.
Oh man, I'm super late. I'm so sorry.
Risei-san! Oh, thank goodness you're all right.
My last meeting just wouldn't end. Were you two waiting long?
That ain't Laura. This sounds tough.
Don't worry about us. I'm sure all your hard work will pay off in the end.
You're so nice, Senpai. I may be late, but I guess there was a silver lining.
Sounds good, though.
We don't hold it against you. With the music festival right around the corner, you must be overwhelmed with all the preparations. After all, it's not just we two you've been supervising. I've heard that you're making time to give lessons to the others in Inaba as well.
Oh, really? As Natsu says, we three aren't the only ones who are friends who'll be participating in this Love Meets Bonds festival. She got the whole crew. Members of the investigation team, our friends who help solve countless cases in distant Inaba, will be performing at this festival as well. Yosuke, Chie, Yukiko, Kanji, and Teddy. Even now, the 8 of us are practicing our dance moves daily. Though Risei is busy with work, she's been going back and forth between here and Inaba to help teach our friends in the country.
Well, everyone's pitching in to help me. Senpai, Naoto-kun, my friends in Inaba.
Inaba, what's going on? LMB, it sounds like an STD. Just imagine being in the doctor's office. I'm sorry you have LMB. Serious, I'm afraid we'll be forced to bust a move on stage. Oh no. You just gotta deal with it, just bust the move. So, is it investigation team or the investigation squad? It's the investigation team. But
I want all of us to be our absolute best on stage, so I'll do whatever I can to help achieve that. But man, the festival producer's been a real pill about it. Just a minute ago, she was going on and on about throwing our money away on amateurs. It was like I wasn't in the room. I was seriously seeing red. We'll show her. We're gonna pull this off whatever it takes, and then she'll see how amazing all of you are.
I'm trying to figure out which one is I want first. Let's do the water one first.
You're a true professional. My hat is off to you.
You know it. So you can't slack off either, Naoto-kun. Come on, let's get this rehearsal started.
Oh, what happened? Who is it?
Oh, good. All 3 of you are here.
I always forget your name, but I know who you are. That's her manager. studio door opens, cutting off Risei's words. So rude. The man poking his head through the doorway might be the only other friendly face here besides Risei in this unfamiliar studio.
Inoue-san?
Inoue.
What's up? Wait, is that you, Nozomi? Oh my gosh! Hey girls, it's been forever!
The man called Inoue gives a smile and enters the room we're in. There are a number of girls behind him, but I don't recognize any of them.
I'm sorry to interrupt your practice, Yu-kun and Naoto-kun.
Ah, Risei-san's manager.
Could you spare a moment of your time? There are some people I'd like to introduce you both to. They're another idol group with Takara Productions. They'll be performing at LMB too.
The competition. Crush them.
Allow me to introduce Nozomi Nakahara, Tamami Uesugi, Sumomo Ujima, and Tomoe Sayama.
I'm not going to remember any of those names.
These are the next generation of idols, following in Risei-chan's footsteps.
I see. So they're Risei's juniors. The four girls, clearly all part of the same group, smile at us, dressed in matching costumes. Clearly a part of the same group. Yeah, clearly they are. This isn't good. I'm not an expert on the showbiz world to begin with, so there's no way I know about them. Is it rude to tell actual teen idols to their faces that I don't know them? If Yosuke were here right now, things would be different. However, backup comes from an unexpected place. Naoto is the one to speak up. Really? Previously lost in thought next to me. Giving me time to look at the picture.
I've seen them on TV before. As I recall, they're members of Kanamine Kitchen.
Kanamine Kitchen.
Wow, Naoto-kun, that's right. You sure do your homework on this stuff. But it's just you four? Where's Kanami?
Oh, that's right. She's Kanami. They talked about her in her Risei social link in Persona 4.
Kanami-chan's doing PR right now for her solo photo book that's out soon.
Kanamine Kitchen. I recall hearing that name. I see. They're the members of that group. If I remember right, they're a popular idol group made to center around Kanami Mashita, another of Risei's juniors. The four girls Inoue-san brought here make up the group Kanamine Kitchen, minus Kanami-san herself right now. I know, all the irony.
You know, Inoue-san, you've been pushing Kanami too much lately. I don't think having her take on every job she's offered is a good thing.
You don't mince words, do you, Tomoe-chan?
Well, I have to be direct. LMB is just around the corner. Do you understand that even now we're behind on rehearsing?
That bracelet looks like those outfits that those cheerleading outfits that Junpei and Akihiko can wear.
Well, I do. Trust me, I know how big that event is going to be for your group.
Hey, I want to do photo book work too. I want to model lots of outfits like cute swimsuits.
You guys know that voice?
All right, Sumomo-chan, just calm down. If a job like that comes in, I'll make sure you get a crack at it.
Tomoe-san gives a weary sigh as Sumomo-san clings to Inoue-san like a pouting child. They're supposedly Risei's juniors, but I can't get a read on any of their actual ages. It's a little baffling. How old are they actually? If I'll be speaking directly to them, how polite should I be? Thinking too much. While I'm thinking it over, Naoto, who seems startled by their presence in a completely different way, mutters, somewhat taken aback.
This is a bit overwhelming. It's like being in a room with 5 Risei-sans.
What? Am I that much like them? Is that what you think of your coach?
Persona 4, does Yosuke have bad grades? I know Chie does, but does he? I don't think so. Like, well, I don't think there's like a substantial. I would imagine that him and Chie are kind of around the same. Okay, honestly, Yosuke's probably just a kid who just doesn't apply himself. He could probably do pretty well if he just applied himself. Other than that, he's just doing just enough to get by.
Oh, no, that wasn't my intent at all.
Mosie's name is Momo. Hey!
So this guy's Yusan?
Man, she looked like she's ready to fight. She looked like she's getting ready to start throwing words. If I recall Inoue-san's earlier introduction, this aggressive girl must be, excuse me, Tamami-san. After walking over towards us, she looks into my face and stares intently at me. Did I do something to offend her? Is it my face?
Is there something on my face?
No, that's not the problem. I'm not falling for it. You seem way too cool. I don't like it one bit.
Jeez, there she goes again.
I see. Again, she says.
I'm sorry, Senpai. She's always quick to pick fights with anyone and everyone.
That's why I figured she looked like she was ready to throw down. Like, alright. She looks way too angry. She needs a nap, honestly. Best in that line, I now relate so much with Yosuke. Immediately after knowing you for 10 seconds, they instantly joined the hero. I see. So that's the kind of girl she is. When I nod at Risei's words, Tamami-san dramatically points at me. What now?
Just you wait, Yusan. The next time I see you, I'll have a herd of boys with me. All of them better and dreamier than you.
I don't care.
It'll be a boy trail that goes so far back you can't see the end. Like a goldfish's you-know-what.
Okay, but how is this affecting me? The air in the room goes frigid at Tamami-san's bizarre example. Was that intentionally awkward? Or should I say something back and back her up?
I'm sorry. Tamami-chan isn't very good at metaphors.
Hey, why'd you
Not
go with
easy.
you-know-what? Are we not supposed to say goldfish poop?
Well, I don't think saying poop in and of itself would damage an idol's image. Though, when you go out of your way to avoid saying it like that, it just calls more attention to it.
Shut up! Jeez, get back!
Why'd the background do that? They all look like they were drawn by somebody different. Sumomo-san darts away as Tamami-san chases her, while Tomoe-san watches in exasperation. This suddenly became a sketch comedy. And that's when the last member, standing next to Inoue-san, steps forward and smiles cheerfully. Her name was... right, Nozomi-san.
Come now, everyone. A lady should always be graceful.
Dag, she's the mature one.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Naoto Shirogane.
She's got to set all the rest straight.
It's an honor to make your acquaintance. I hope to make an impression on you.
Team Mom. I see. No wonder she's part of the same group as the other three. Nozomi-san seemed, at first glance, like someone you could talk to normally, as opposed to her colleagues, but it seems she won't be a cakewalk either. Naoto must be thinking the same thing. When I looked at her, she's desperately trying to relax her frozen expression as she responds to Nozomi-san.
Yes, well then.
Alright, that's enough, everyone. They're just amateurs, so try not to bother them too much.
Okay.
Oh, it's no bother. We're fine. Right, Senpai?
Yeah, I'm fine. It was nice.
It was a pleasant change of pace.
Really? Yay! Then I'll keep right on bugging you.
Okay, well, I guess this was my mistake.
Okay, that's enough.
I brought this on myself.
You two gotta know when to put the brakes on these girls. If you don't, you'll never hear the end of it.
Oh?
Who are these people anyway, Risei-senpai? And there's more coming, right? I heard they're your friends, but they're not your boyfriends, are they?
Of course not. I mean, how would that even be possible? But they are all important to me. They're my friends, more precious to me than anything.
She's so surprised. You have friends? For a moment, the four of them are at a loss for words upon hearing Risei. And now silence settles. What's wrong? I don't think what she said was that weird.
Friends, huh?
That sounds so nice.
Then again, you could say you, Senpai, is special to me.
Here she freaking goes.
Ooh, is that so?
Is that so?
That's a big no-no, Risei-senpai.
cute, dude. Cutting off my train of thought, Rise grabs my arm and clings like usual. I know she's just joking, but Rise, can an idol like you afford to do something like that in front of other people?
Rise-san?
Yeah, she's gonna get in trouble.
Oh dear. Well, I guess if anyone can get away with it, it's you, Rise-chan.
It's true. Best girl can do what she wants.
That reminds me, Inoue-san. You're done introducing everyone, right? We need to get started on our lesson.
You're right. We ought to get going in that case. Everyone, let's break until the evening interview. Could you stay in your dressing room so I can come get you later?
Okay.
The members of Kaname Kitchen reply in unison and bow before promptly and slowly filling out the room. Maybe it's odd, but ever since I started coming to Takara Productions, I've seen a lot of people here automatically shift gears like this. They really are professionals. I suppose it goes to show that even these girls are entertainers through and through.
Please excuse us.
This is a nice
Oh
little
yes!
song,
The TV spot for LMB is gonna start airing today.
though. Oh.
You should let everyone know. It'll be broadcast across Japan, so they should be able to see it in Inaba too.
Oh.
Nice. Thanks, Inoue-san.
Is it gonna start playing right at midnight? Inoue-san is the last to leave, and we're back to just the three of us in the studio. We say claim her man, you know, do what you gotta do. Checked when we dated in Persona 4, but it's not canon. Let's be honest, she isn't joking. I think according to canon, each protag dates no one. I think that's usually how it is. Anything that's either a harem or can hint at a harem, I think that's usually how it goes. Her zipper is broken. Nah, her zipper ain't broken. Just knows if you zipped it, it wouldn't work. Why would you zip it? If they did have a canon romance, I have no idea if P3 or P4 it would be Rise and P5 be Makoto. I think from what I've gathered, I think most people just kind of decide that, well, they know like no one's canon, but if some are like more canon than others. And a lot of people just decided like if anyone was going to be canon, it would be the Lover's Arcana. That's just what I've heard. Again, it's not set in stone, and the writers have not said that, so, you know. The sudden quiet is like the aftermath of a storm. Naoto mumbles almost involuntarily.
A TV commercial. Oh, that's what we filmed the other day, yes?
Is it finally hitting you? That's right. All our smiling faces will be on TVs all across Japan.
Let's watch it.
So there's no backing out of this now, okay, Naoto-kun?
At least this one, at least we're knowing about this one. It's better than the P1 Grand Prix, right?
Come now.
Right.
You needn't say it like that.
It's not a... I'm just saying, man. I didn't say I agree or disagree. I'm just saying.
I'll email everyone about the ad later. Let's get practicing.
I'm sure they'll be watching even if we don't tell them about it.
That's a good point.
On that point, I agree. I doubt they'd ever miss festivities like this.
Let's go, LMB. That Persona 5 Royal. Want to make a certain red hair girl can. Oh yeah, okay. Once Royal came out, they were like, they really pushed for Kasumi. Well, also she is the new girl, so they could play a role in it, maybe. But even then, I feel like they really pushed her on Royal. She has a point. I think of the faces of our friends at Inaba. I can't help but smile. The Love Meets Bonds Festival. And the festival's TV commercial introduces all the participants of the event. So we all participated in the filming too. We're going to appear on TV. And this time, it won't be on some bizarre program that only comes on at midnight. That does feel a little embarrassing, but it'll certainly be an exciting experience. Not to mention, my friends are even more attentive to this kind of thing than I am. They've probably already invited each other over and are waiting for the commercials broadcast. They're having a watch party, man. Midnight release. The funny mental image brings a smile to my face.
the Love Meets Bonds Festival.
So happy.
Let passionate songs and dance echo across the world. In addition to this all-star cast, there will be special guests. The talented devilish idol, Rise Kujikawa. The meaty idol group, Konami Mashita and Kanamin Kitchen.
Come join us at LMB Festival. We'll form a passionate bond with you all. Our meat's extra yummy, so enjoy.
There we are.
Oh, there we are. Where? Right there.
Huh? We had a huge sale on large flat screen TVs today.
Mommy, don't look at them.
She said, "Don't look at them." Did she tell her kid, "Don't look at them"? I heard. Did you hear that? The kid was like, "Mommy," she said, "Don't look at them." They are making a scene though. That night, Rise. I can't believe. Okay, Rise, Naoto, and I were still spending our time on dance practice at Takara Production Studio. I feel like I'm missing a little context though.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Come on now, Tokun.
I think it's always a party member, and again doesn't hinder Haru on Futaba. Heavily implies Makoto. I'm really glad it doesn't hinder Futaba. Yeah, that's great. Not that Soldier World would allow it. You heard it too? Yeah, she said, "Don't look at them." I can't believe.
Hey guys, let's stop for a bit.
Okay.
This is intense. I didn't envision it to be this tough. It's all worked out in my head, but...
Well, there's your problem. You're thinking too much. You stiffen up like that. Some skill is necessary, of course, and you have to factor in the choreography, too. But once you have that, all you need to do is show how you feel by moving with the music.
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Mm-hmm.
You, Senpai, what do you think about when you dance?
Oh, wait, they give me... Okay. I just have fun. Yeah, I just have fun,
I don't think of anything, really. I'm just having fun.
That's how it should be. Dancing isn't just about moving to the rhythm. It's expressing yourself and your feelings to the people watching you. If you're trying to get across the message that this is fun, then us dancers need to be having more fun than anyone.
Expressing one's feelings, huh? That makes a kind of sense now that you explain it.
Remind me to invite Elizabeth to the next con rave that I go to. Because homegirl.
In ancient times, dancing was a form of culture developed as a means of expressing one's faith and ideals without words. So then, it's not a matter of being good or bad at it. I must instead learn how to express myself without fear.
Yee.
Come on now, Tokun. You're still overthinking it. It's like what Chie-senpai always says. Don't think, feel. In your case, you just gotta loosen up and enjoy yourself. Don't worry if you do a move wrong. Okay, let's try it from the top one more time.
Chances are all the people watching aren't even going to notice anyway.
Already? Can't we please, take a short break?
That was our break. Rise is still raring to go, but it's clear to see that Naoto's legs are shaky, and she sounds flustered. A quick break might help. As I'm deciding how I can help the situation, my cell that I set off to the side begins ringing loudly and vibrating. It's a good thing it didn't happen in the middle of dancing, would have gotten distracted. Caller ID shows the name Yosuke Hanamura. Yosuke, my boy, to the rescue.
It's Yosuke. I need to step out for a bit to take this.
Okay, then we'll start right after you come back.
Oh, I'm saved.
Brosuke's got you.
Hello? Yosuke?
Because I'm just wondering, like, when did she decide? She say, Inoue-san, can I please get my friends from the Inabut to help me with this festival? And he just said, sure, I don't care. I'm like, how did this work? I mean, of course, we're not going to say no. Like, as much as she's helped us out, she saved our butts so much in the Shadow World. Like, we'll do anything for everyone's reset.
Yo, partner, are you okay to talk right now?
It's the least we can do for everyone's reset. What's going on?
Fine.
Yosuke.
Good.
Is the sound of a familiar voice on the line. I can't help but smile in relief. And my partner, but he's talking in his usual carefree tone.
Dude, we saw the commercial! We all gathered around the TV at Juness when it was on.
What time is it right now? Juness is still open, obviously.
Man, seeing that stuff got us all pumped up. Are we all celebrities now? Maybe I should start working on my autograph.
Boy, half your bodies are being covered up by the logo.
That might be a good idea.
Anyway, we're heading over there tomorrow. We leave first thing in the morning, so I'm sure we'll get there before noon. Just wait until you see where all our training has gotten us.
Yeah, who's practicing with them? Well, I guess they've been going... Well, never mind. Reese's been going back and forth with them. God.
I look forward to it.
You know, Homegirl's probably more tired than anybody. Even at her first practice, Yosuke surprised us all with his naturally deft moves. The videos that Reese's been recording only proves he's been getting better and better. Look at you, Yosuke. It's been a while since then, so I'm sure he'll show us a dance as amazing as he says. Lost in thought. I pick up on what sounds like arguing on the other side of the call. It's already starting. I can easily picture what's happening on their end, and I end up smiling despite myself.
What the... Dude! Teddy, hold your horses. You'll get your turn. So, hey!
Hello, is this Sensei? I'm doing very well.
Freaking Teddy.
Oh yeah? I'm glad to hear that.
Teddy is a resident of the TV world that we met through the case we solved. Still, he's as important a friend as the rest of us. Right now, he lives at Yosuke's. Yeah, he sleeps in the closet. Normally, he wears his trademark bear fur, and the local kids know him as a mascot of the department store Juness. However, judging by the tone of his voice, he must be taking his inner form as a young man right now. Sounds like I like how he just sounds different when he has it off. Sounds like he's grabbed Yosuke's cell away. Sounds like he grabbed Yosuke's cell away though. He might end up regretting that.
I bet it must be lonely without me there, but don't you worry about that. I'll be coming with the others tomorrow to get married to you, Sensei.
Oh, okay.
That should be interesting.
Nana-chan and Pops are coming too, of course. Let's see, what other news is there?
Pops.
Huh? Ah!
On the other end, it sounds like Teddy has turned around. I like how they have like kind of like the background of Yosuke's room in there just really blurred out. But the fact that they took the time to add that. They did not have to. It sounds like Teddy's turned around and a melodramatic scream rings out. I shift the phone a little farther from my ears. Business as usual. What's going on? Yeah, partner! Oh, wait, what's going on? Wait, hold on, what happened? Weird story. I once went to a convention in cosplay and took the subway there. 2 years later, while time keeping a hockey game, one of the players guys came up to me and said he saw you on the subway in cosplay, and this was years earlier. Why did he remember that? I mean, how often do you just see someone in cosplay on the subway? I feel like it's a very memorable experience. Because he was a complete stranger to you. Weird stories with pancakes. Yeah, just have fun with it. You got it. Half the body is covered with the logo. Who are they? Mike was asking. Yeah, see, you know, Pancakes knows. Yosuke's parents have no question about who this random teenager is and how he's living with them. I feel like people are just pretty chill out in Inaba. Inaba just seems to be like a pretty friendly place. Like everyone just welcomes you in open arms at the very beginning of it, compared to Persona 5 and Persona 3. And how chill everyone was despite knowing that there was like serial murders going on. Like, it's just a chill place. My guest day Yosuke just got back up, saw Teddy with the swipe phone. I think I know them well enough to work out what will happen next.
Damn it, Teddy, I was still talking to him.
No! Yosuke, violence isn't the answer!
Sounds like you two are still getting along.
Rise and Naoto, we said hi.
But how was that only you and Naoto were able to get there? Well, I guess this is probably closer to where Yu lives, because Yu doesn't normally live in Inaba, because he went back home. And then Naoto, she's a detective, and she could just do what she wants. So, okay, I think I just answered my own question.
See ya!
Later.
See you tomorrow.
Huh? Are you done with the studio, Yukun?
No. I turn out the familiar voice and see Inoue-san standing there with a can of coffee in his hand. It seems pretty late already, though. Being the manager of a teen idol must be a pretty demanding job.
No, not yet. I was just taking a call.
It drives him to drink. Coffee, specifically.
Ah, I see. By the way, I'm sorry about the commotion this afternoon. Is Rise-chan still with you?
Should be.
Yes, she's helping us rehearse.
That reminds me, I don't think I've thanked you yet. I'm still surprised that you agreed to perform. Would you like some coffee?
I graciously accept the coffee and answer Inoue-san's smile with one of my own. Agreed to perform. Inoue-san's most likely referring to backup dancing at LMB. But what else would he be referring to?
Thank you. We were surprised too. I never thought we'd be asked to perform with Rise in her comeback show.
Rise-chan insisted on it as soon as her spot at the festival was decided.
Like you said, it's the least we can do for everyone's reset.
As close as you all are to her, you're still just ordinary folks. To be honest, I was against it at first.
Understandably so.
Seeing you rehearse convinced me. I knew then this would be a great show.
Is that so?
I've been working in this industry for quite a while now, you know. I've developed a sixth sense as a manager. There's no question that Rise-chan changed after getting to know you all. She always had something special that shined from within, but I feel like that's been polished to an even brighter gleam.
The power of friendship. Aw, you. Teddy X you, oh my god. Wait a minute, how was Adachi not a suspect? He was the last person to have contact with both of the two known victims. And the police know he was charged with guarding a reporter. And he was along the interrogation with Yosuke-senpai. I gotta remember everything exactly, which is gonna be really hard for me to do. Well, for one of the stars was because Adachi had what's his name, Namatame. He had a Namatame doing a lot of his dirty work for him. He tricked him into having him do his dirty work. So he did a really good job of, and he also was really good at timing stuff. Cause like there was at one point like when Nanako went missing, and they thought they caught Namatame and everything, but Uncle Doji was caught up with the fact that his daughter has gone missing. So I'm sure he wasn't like thinking about that at all. I think Adachi's like the last thing on his mind too. So like Adachi's pretty smart though. Like he just knows how to get people to do stuff for him for the most part. And he also times things. He waits for the right moment to do things to where he'll get the least amount of eyes on him at any given moment. Now, granted, the investigation team eventually figured it out because they took the time to think about stuff and thought things through. Because, yo, they were about to kill Namatame. They were about to kill him, like, on site. Oh, it was crazy. So for the first two victims, the only people who actually died, Adachi did that himself before Namatame kidnapped Nanako. I don't remember what happened with, the first two victims, one was with the reporter lady, and the other one was Saki. I don't remember exactly what happened with Saki. But the reporter lady, that actually really worked out in Adachi's favor because with the reporter, I think she was a reporter. But anyway, everyone already thought that she was having some kind of affair with somebody else or something like that. So there was a whole lot of other drama that she was already dealing with that everyone already knew about because it was like on TV and everything. So That's once again Adachi was able to use that to his advantage, to where like the heat's pretty much off of him. So if anything were to happen, people are already automatically going to just start assuming that like, hey, maybe this other person has something to do with it. I think it was like her husband or something, and I don't think the husband ever spoke up and was like, hey, that wasn't me. I forgot what exactly he did. Indeed, he may be a little suspicious, but give him credit, he's pretty smart, and no one did expect him to be the murderer. I expected him to be the murderer, but there's a reason. I expected him to be the murderer, though. All I can say is, my God, that you got lucky. Oh yeah, there was definitely luck involved in that. But by the time it got to a point to where like he probably shouldn't be relying on luck, he started wising up. He's like, okay, let's be more careful about this. Yeah. He almost took out Sho. He almost shot Sho in Ultimax. He was just biding his time, waiting for the perfect moment to turn against them.
When Rise-chan's with you, she seems to glow even more than usual. That's why I decided to place my bets on all of you. Give you a place on the reborn Rise Kujikawa's big debut.
Let's do it. I regret we saw the anime first, didn't know I'd be able to play it. That's fair. For me, the way I ended up figuring out who like the real culprit was in all the Persona games, for me it was just like who is the most useless to the group. Like at all the characters we met, who was the least helpful? And that was pretty much how I figured it out. I ended up seeing that pattern. Like, Akechi was super obvious, but I think that was also just because, one, that was not my first Persona game, and two, not only was he the least helpful for us, but he went out of his way to make things difficult for us. So I was like, okay, now, all right. But no, it was a fun time though. It was still, even then, it's still really fun just seeing all that unfold. For all the games, really. Like even if you know who the culprit is gonna be, it's still just a blast just watching everything happen though. I think so. Are we for contrast? Oh man. Are we for contrast?
Are we there to make Rise look good in comparison?
Oh, ouch. I can't think of anything to say to that.
I'm just messing with you, you know.
I'm serious though. There's no need to worry. We're professionals. If you and your friends give 100%, then we'll amplify that energy and put on a hell of a show for the audience.
I mean, I love the anime, but I wish it was the first. Yeah, it's like I wouldn't make any of them, anything outside the games, someone's first. Well, I haven't read the manga, so I can't speak on the mangas. But for the most part, I think I wouldn't make anything other than a game someone's first experience of Persona. Just because it gives you everything that you need as far as context goes, like everything, every character, and all that stuff. That being said, though, the Persona 4 anime is really good. Like, I think it's already good on its own, but you appreciate it so much more if you play the game.
As your friend's manager, I'll give you all the support I can as well.
You know, Isan usually seems like a fairly stoic person, but when he talks about Rise, his face really lights up. I guess even as a competitive showbiz professional, Rise has that much charm. I'm filled with sudden pride and relief from both his praise of Rise and his confidence in us. I can only reply with a grateful nod. He said,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, I forgot I was in a hurry.
Did you now?
I'll talk to the management, so go ahead and keep using the studio.
Cool.
Make sure you're not up too late, though.
Yes, sir.
I understand. By the way, what's your hurry?
Oh, that's a new expression for you.
Oh, it's probably nothing. Although, you haven't seen the Kanamin Kitchen girls, have you?
Not since they were in the studio with us.
Or someone that looked like them, maybe?
Uh-oh, there are shadows on the loose.
No, I haven't seen them. The only time I did was when you were introducing us.
That's all right then. I'm sorry if I said anything to worry you. Well, I should head to a meeting now, so I'll see you later.
I'm still thinking about that one child who just saw an idol just hang herself. Oh my god. That is insane. How come no one was watching that kid? Didn't she fall like 3 times before she even made it there? How come no one was watching that child? She needs all the supervision. What? What's going on? I recall the 4 idols I met this afternoon. As I consider the situation, they might not be on Risei's level, but they're big names for Takara Productions. It seems odd that Inoue-san, a manager, would ask me for their whereabouts. He looks somewhat flustered as well. Something have happened? As I puzzle over it, someone bolts in front of me and trips, flailing wildly. Is it the same kid? Homegirl wearing Crocs. That was her problem. She's wearing Crocs. Is that Katami? Sinking her skid across the wax floor, God, of the hallway like a baseball player sliding home catches me a bit by surprise. I don't think Akechi was meant to be a massive twist. He's like a side twist, unlike P4 where Adachi's main conflict. Yeah, that's true. That's fair. One thing people said that made P4 Vanilla obvious was he was the only major character who didn't get a social link. See, I wasn't even paying attention to that. And Akechi was one of 4 that raised his own. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. But also, like, that was my second. That was also my first Persona game to where my first Persona game was Persona 3, and social links, they didn't really social links were not a top priority for them. You can really tell social links were not a top priority for the development team when it came to Persona 3. I guess because they just didn't think a lot of people were going to care about them. Because as far as I know, it's like impossible to max out everybody in one playthrough in Persona 3 without New Game Plus. But then they started putting a little bit more into it with Persona 4. So I still wasn't like fully aware how social links were supposed to work. And I was also more focused on just maxing out the team if I could. Everyone else was like, maybe. But that's also on me too. Yeah, if I was thinking about it in that perspective, then I could see that being obvious. Can't say anything about the P4 twist since my anime experience and he played Golden. Yeah, now if you play Golden, I think he is a social link in Golden. So yeah, you had like no reason to think about it that way. So that's fair. This is why she fell. She was wearing Crocs. She just tripped over everything. She freaking bit it. After an extreme fall like that, she might not be up to talking. I thought she might not get back up. Are you okay?
Are you all right?
Dag.
Face first. That really hurt.
Extremely plain girl is Kaname.
Oh, someone saw me. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's nothing. I'm fine. I'll leave. Quietly, calmly, and right away. And with that, I am gone.
The girl babbles on and on before she zooms off at full speed like a clumsy tornado. A clumsy tornado. What was that all about? She took quite a fall. Did she hurt herself? She won't realize it till later as the adrenaline. Actually, I guess I've been off the phone with Yosuke for a while now. Yeah. If I make the others wait any longer, Risei will probably get impatient and get Naoto up and practicing again. If that happened, Naoto would definitely hold a grudge against me. It'd probably be best if I hurry back to the studio. Having reached a conclusion, I quickly head back with the coffee in hand to where Risei and Naoto are waiting. To be like, you went to get coffee? What's happening now? Oh, this is saving. Okay.
Hey, there you are, Senpai.
Welcome back.
Here it is, the pre-LMB report.
See, every time I hear welcome
somebody's
back...
already uploaded the vid.
Oh, okay. Every time I hear welcome back, I just start hearing Iwatodai Dorm. Excuse me. When I get back, I find Risei and Naoto in conversation while looking at their cell phones. Oh, so they got distracted anyway. Risei beckons me over, and I sidle beside them, or behind them, Looks like they were looking at website affiliated with LMB Fest. I look at the phone screen as well and see a reporter with the 4 members of Kahneman Kitchen we met this afternoon.
Sure enough, it's the girls we met earlier.
I have 11,000 channel points just burning some. Oh my gosh, 11. Dude, thank you for watching for so long to be able to even have that many channel points. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks, Happy. And then P5, the game is 10 times harder if you don't do confidants. Oh, is it really? GQ. Some are totally worthless, like Oyam, and some are so useful that they really have no purpose being optional. Hifumi. I still want to do Oya's confidant, because usually I do social links just to like meet the characters and everything. I heard someone say that like they like Oya, like she's like someone you would hang out with, and I'm cool with hanging out with people. I mean, now everyone else says that from what I've gathered from like hearing people say certain things about her confidant and just what I've read, like Oya's social link does not really help you at all as far as gameplay, but she's like that person you just like chill with at the bar, like after work, have a couple drinks and just chill and just chat.
We're live with the members of Kahneman Kitchen. Any comments for your fans?
I'm hearing the voices.
Yes. Well then, I'm Tomoe Sayama, your soft lamb. I may be a bit gamey, but one bite and you'll be hooked.
It's still worth it for that, but there's no tactical advantage since the stealth isn't really that hard. Oh, that she does something with a stealth. That's cool. I could probably use that because sometimes I just forget to stealth.
Come to Love Meets Bonds, and I'll see to it you have the time of your life.
I think it's really funny how pretty much the more social links you max out in Persona 5, like just the more OP you become.
Hiya! I'm Tamami Uesigi, your fluffy hen and delicious to the bone. I'm always #1, and so's my soup stock.
You're fluffy hen and delicious to the bone. I'm always #1 and so's my soup stock. What? You're fluffy hen and... No.
I'm in this thing, so you better come see me. If you don't, I'll never speak to you again.
I am too focused on this one thing that does not matter.
I'm Sumomo Ujima, everyone's piglet. I'm a pudgy ball of fun who rolls around all day, every day. Yay!
There's a lot happening right now, man. You made my headphone break. Everyone's piglet. I'm a pudgy ball. Okay. Who rolls around all day, every day? What is going on? My broth is yummy. Oh my god. Oh, what's going on? Stop with these any windows. It's rated T for teen, I think. What's this rated? Whatever. It's not E. The way you yell stop was amazing. Everything they say sounds super sexual. Goodness gracious.
Come play, everyone! If you don't spend time with me, I'm gonna cry!
Uh-oh.
I am Nozomi Nakahara, your noble stag. As powerful as I am beautiful, my gallantry will sweep you off your feet. I look forward to an amazing night spent together. This Love Meets Bonds festival will be a special day for ourselves and you.
You see her with this Colgate smile she's got going on? The freaking twinkle, it doesn't go away. I love that the twinkle stays there even when she's talking, like her mouth's opening and closing. The twinkle just doesn't go away. I see. It's an interview with the members of Kahneman Kitchen, since they're performing at LMB. Any case, they had quite an impact. Should we think of a green like this too? Wait a minute. I think Risei's team is the only team that's got any boys in it. I think all the rest are just all girl groups, and then there's like just us. That helps. That way we can cater to all demographics. Very strategic. That was a great strategy, Rise. She's smart. In any case, that had quite an impact. Should we think? Oh, I read that already. My gaze drifts while I'm lost in thought. And now I'll tell Mother, it's sounding a bit overwhelmed.
Those are some unusual taglines. A lamb, hen, piglet, and stag?
Freaking stag.
I suppose it's unique, but...
Well, their whole shtick as an idol group is that they're all edible meats.
I hate everything.
Edible meats? They're up for consumption?
Now I'll tell. You need to... What is happening right now? Is this game even real? I am a majestic lamb. I'm the powerful horse. I'm the chicken. I'm a pig. Two of these are not compliments. Deer, not horse. My bad. It's all good.
Yeah, there's so many idols nowadays, you won't survive if you don't stand out from the crowd. Though that's not the only thing they have going for them. The battle between the corrupt, impossibly demanding producer and the poor, hard-working idols. That's another angle they're taking that's got them a lot of their current popularity.
I see.
A corrupt producer? Is that a common problem in the world of showbiz?
Girl.
Oh no, it's not actually like that. That's just another strategy to get them over with the public. Then again, knowing her, I have to wonder if there isn't some truth to it.
Is that so?
It's the same one who's the overall producer of LMB. It just goes to show that it takes all kinds in this business.
You mean, from Rise's description, it sounds like there's a lot of strategies like this in the showbiz world. Interesting. The reporter on screen moves towards an even more flamboyant girl standing behind the other four members. It is she.
Well then, let's finish up with a word to the fans from Konami-san.
I feel like I've seen her before, though. She actually kind of looks familiar. Maybe I just seen her, like, in just Google images, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, of course. Is around here okay?
I hear her. It's the girl who freaking bit the dust when she was running around those Crocs.
I've seen her on TV before.
That's Konami Mashita. She's the lead member of Konami Kitchen. While I was on break, they started calling her the next Rosette.
I remember that. Yo, what if you recognize her because she had like this huge mark on her forehead?
It's frustrating, but she's definitely hot right now. Even with my comeback, I keep wondering if I can come out on top anymore.
They will not survive this business. Will eat you alive. She looks like a female Ronald McDonald. Goodness. Because she works at McDonald's drive-thru. I mean, like, hey, if I pull over that drive-thru and Economy just handed me a Happy Meal, I wouldn't complain. That'd be pretty rad. I love you can find posters of Economy and Rise and Persona 5. That's right, you can. She looks so different without her glasses. Yeah, those glasses will all fog up to cover her eyes, so it's incredible.
Wait a sec. Okay, she's definitely had a boob job.
Hello, I'm Konami Mashita, your prize cow. My meat is marbled, my movement is slow, and I sleep off every meal.
Speaking of McDonald's...
Everyone, join me in wishing that the weather will be bright and sunny on the day of the festival. It's been hot lately, and we all get sweaty in the sun, so make sure you bathe and brush your teeth while you're at it.
Please, please do all those things. Bathe, brush your teeth. Please, please.
Thank you, Konami. And I take it you all have some closing remarks?
Of course. Well then, everyone, on the day of LMB, our meat will be extra delicious. So... enjoy every last bite!
Okay.
That's all for our pre-Love Meets Bonds Festival report.
Konami-san wasn't with the group when we saw them this afternoon.
Inoue-san mentioned she was doing PR for her solo photo book.
To be honest, Konami sells much more than the other 4. I mean, the group's named after her.
I've been feeling this way since filming the TV commercial, but all those appearing on stage for this event will be industry professionals, no? Maybe amateurs like us shouldn't participate in this after all.
Hey, don't be like that.
There you go with that again. Don't worry about it.
How did her hair color change so much? Oh, it's the power of those glasses. You take those glasses off and suddenly her hair just starts glowing. The glasses hold her power back. They're like her inhibitors. But honestly, I just thought it was a wig. That's what I thought, but I could be wrong. If you call yourself a cow, doesn't that mean you're fat? I don't know. It's all about perspective. This is like a K-pop nightmare. The J-pop nightmare. Oh, okay.
When it comes to outsized personalities, we're a match for Konami's group.
I'm not so sure that's something to be proud of.
Be proud.
Me neither.
Be proud. Own it.
I said you'll be fine.
Embrace it.
Anyway, it's getting late. Why don't we get in one last run through before calling it a night?
Everyone looks a little older. I'm down for that.
It's that late already? Yosuke-senpai and the others will be here tomorrow. We'll want to be as ready as we can for the joint rehearsal. Well, that being said, I'm utterly spent. Please, let me sit out on this one.
What? Seriously? Okay, then go ahead and kick back now, Tokun. You've still got some juice left, though, right, you senpai?
Let's go. Of course. Wait, if you ask nicely.
Well, if that's what you want, maybe I could find my second wind.
What are you hinting at, senpai? It's kind of cute hearing that from you. Well, fine, since you asked for it. Please, senpai, will you do this one last time? For me?
Oh man, I forgot I'm dealing with a veteran teen idol, and a popular one at that. I smile wryly at my own oversight and nod to her while rolling my shoulders to stretch my tired muscles. Looks like I can keep going a little longer. No, I forgot. Yes, I totally forgot who I was dealing with. It completely slipped my mind. Whoops.
All right, you senpai. Let me know when you're ready to start.
Ooh, tutorial, sweet. Wait, we're just now getting a tutorial? Jesus Christ. How long have we been streaming? I don't know. Carise drinks some water. Man, like, don't be mad. Don't be hating on Rise. Yes, let's proceed. Beginning tutorial. Let's learn how to play. Wait, what?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Hello, everyone! Professor Teddy here. While Sensei and the others are learning their steps, we ought to try some dancing too. Let's start with the basics. Press the buttons to match your timing with the flying notes.
Oh, that's it?
You get the idea? All right, your turn now. Feel the rhythm and press those buttons.
Let's play.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Don't give me two
Okay,
things.
time for lesson 2. Sometimes you'll see rings that look like this. Those are scratches.
I pressed it
For
on
these,
this.
you just flick the left to right analog
Also,
stick.
I gotta change that.
Even if you mess these ones up, it doesn't count as a mistake, so don't stress out over them.
I pressed the shoulder button.
When the ring overlaps with the outer circle, just move the stick in any direction. Wait a sec, that last one looked kind of funky, right? This is called a fever ring. They're pretty much like scratches. But if you get enough of them right, your dance is gonna go into fever time.
Fever, get.
All kinds of good stuff happens in fever time, so get it whenever you can. Now, last up is how to clear the stage and win. This hype gauge here tells you how much the audience is enjoying the show. Depending on how good your dancing is, it'll change, like this. If the audience's excitement gets too low, then that's it. Show's over. And even if you dance to the end, you'll only win if the audience had a good time. Psst, One more thing. If you get fever time when the audience is hyped up, something very good might happen.
Okay.
Alrighty, now let's bring it home. Bust a
Let's
move.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's play.
Yeah, you got the hang of it. And that's it for tonight's lesson.
That's it.
Till next time, everybody.
See you, Teddy. Yeah, I was pressing the shoulder buttons on a impulse from habit. I was playing because I gotta remember I gotta change that. If they let me change it in here, will they let me change it? I don't know. We'll see. And change it from the analog stick to a shoulder pad, the shoulder buttons. I let the adrenaline from the dance fade and take a deep breath to calm my pulse. Today's practice. Excuse me. Today's practice tired me out, but it looks like I managed to dance through it. I don't want to sound pretentious or anything, but I think I've been moving a lot more smoothly lately. In the beginning, all I could hope for was to just get through the steps. Kind of strange that I'm getting used to this when it used to be such an ordeal.
Good job! We haven't been practicing long, and you've improved so much already!
Oh, that was amazing to watch, Senpai. I must improve my own performance to match.
Just got to dance now, yeah, finally. Being the same age as you, I can say any weird thing I want about these teenagers. What are you saying? At Rise and Naruto's praise, I smile in return, then take a moment to towel off. That's when I hear a slow clapping from the entrance. We all glance over. Who is it?
Huh? Miss Ochimizu?
Who? At Rise's words, my attention goes to the woman leisurely striding towards us. From her elegant, formal appearance, I get a sense of pride, dignity, and unmistakable authority. That demeanor, could she be the overall producer of LMB Fest that Rise mentioned?
Indeed. It was most impressive. I even left my meeting early to see for myself how things were going.
She sounds so friendly.
Do you need something? We're in the middle of rehearsal.
I wouldn't have come if I had no business here. How low Takara Productions has fallen. I only permitted this farce because Inoue begged me. Rise Kujikawa, don't tell me that you intend to put these children on a stage. They're barely at the level of a school performance.
I think I explained before, but we have the organizer's approval for my friends to come on stage with me. My fans are cheering for us, and my agency made the call that this will be a good way to push my name.
Yes, I'm sure your fans would say that. Though I'm curious to know what the fans of the other idols, who have no interest in Rise Kujikawa, would think of it.
That's...
My apologies. I retract the question.
No, you don't.
It's useless asking you anyway, as you're nothing but a pretty face.
Nothing but... That's just rude!
What good can come of complaining to a plastic dress-up doll? Your puppet masters are the ones who should know their place. That would be Inoue, or in fact, Takara Productions as a whole.
Outrage flashes across Rise's face, and the room is suddenly tense. This could get ugly. This producer, Ochimizu, some of what she's saying is correct, but it isn't something we'll take lying down. It's not just Rise, even though we can keep a better handle on our emotions. Naruto and I are feeling that same anger. And before Rise has a chance for an outburst, I step forward and make calm eye contact with Miss Ochimizu.
Senpai!
We'll pull it off.
We'll get it done. All of us. I hope you'll see.
Oh, I will. You can count on that. I don't intend to compromise on quality, even if I must work with amateurs. No event that I produce will feature any perfunctory performances. Practice until you drop. You're free to make a fool of yourself in here, but no mistakes will be tolerated on stage.
Miss Ochimizu makes her brief speech in the same curt tone, unfazed by my gaze, and then turns on her heel, headed for the door. No wonder she's risen so high in the world of show business. Though a part of me is impressed, I squash that feeling and continue staring at her as she walks away.
Then again, it could be that your moment in the spotlight will be removed entirely. Rise Kujikawa, depending on what happens, I may have you pair up with Konami at LMB. The new set list will be released tomorrow. Once it's settled which way we'll go, I'll contact Inoue about our decision.
Huh? Wait, what? I don't understand what you're talking about!
You don't need to understand. Just do what you're told. I've already discussed this with Takara Productions. If we go that direction, then your friend's presence won't be required.
Excuse me, but our friends will be here tomorrow. And they're traveling quite a distance just to perform at this festival.
My sincerest apologies for that. We'll have seats reserved so that they may enjoy the concert.
She seems nice. Miss Ochimizu abruptly exits, leaving us in shock. I feel like almost any outfit would be better than the Yasagami High uniform for a dance-off. I have a very similar uniform in my school, and trust me, it isn't easy to dance in. Okay, now, calm yourselves, Happy. Imagine that the Talk will become an important character in the next Persona game. God. What's going on here? I'm struggling to grasp what just happened. We won't be performing? Naoto must be thinking the same thing. When I meet her eyes, she looks as bewildered as I am.
What was that about? I'm gonna go have a talk with Inoue-san about this.
Rise-san! She's gone. What's going on here?
Ooh. So this gonna like change things up? What do you guys want to say? We'll have to wait, or let's go after her? Ooh, actually, I think I know what I want to do. But I'll let you guys. I already decided. I'll let you guys pick. I already let you guys pick. But I think I know what I want to do now. Now that I'm actually thinking about it, like crap. But we'll see. We'll see what gets the most votes. I just get so mad about people like that. No, I hear you. I hear you. Oh, everyone's saying 2. You guys are saying 2? Everyone's saying 2. All right. Let's go after her.
Should we go after her?
I'm not so sure. Even if we do, I doubt we'll learn much.
That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about Rise just blowing up right now.
Rise-san?
That ain't hurt. It isn't Rise at the door, but a strangely familiar girl. Where have I seen her before? Dude, it was not that long ago. Right, she's the girl I saw earlier in the hallway. The one who had quite a nasty faceplant.
Excuse me, is Ms. Ochimizu,
Just missed her.
Ochimizu? Oh, you mean the producer. She left a moment ago.
Her glasses are all fogged up, so she probably walked right past her and didn't notice. Say Naoto looked at me for confirmation. I nodded to the girl before us in assurance. More importantly, I had forgotten to ask earlier, but I hope she didn't hurt herself too badly when she tripped.
Oh, okay. Oh man, what am I gonna do?
Excuse me, but you are?
Senpai, you're not gonna... Huh? Konami? What are you doing here?
Yep.
Whoa, it's Rise-senpai. Way too long time no see.
And then her glasses aren't fogged up anymore. Was that their attempt at trying to cover her identity? Yo. After Rise bursts through the door, the girl greets her cheerfully as if they know each other. This place is a showbiz office, so it's only natural that Rise's acquaintances will be here. However, we're caught a bit off guard. And I think Rise called this girl Economy just a moment ago. Wait, is she really?
Sorry, Rise, but can you explain to us what's going on here?
If you wear glasses that big, you're begging for insults. Hey man, don't bully Futaba.
Oh, right. Let me introduce you guys. This is Kanami Mashita, lead member of Kanami Kitchen.
Kanami-san? Wait, the same one who was in that video?
Surprised? Kanami's like this whenever she's not on camera. She's all reserved and boring looking. It's a lot different than her image when she's on the job.
And that's simply how it works? But she seems like a completely different person.
Welcome to the real world, Naoto.
I get that a lot.
She really does seem completely different. It's hard to believe that this Kanami-san is the same as Economy-san that in that video. Still, now's not the time for that. We need to hear what Rise's come back to tell us. Yeah, she came back like really quick. I sort out my thoughts and take a deep breath before looking to Rise.
That aside, Rise, what were you about to say before?
Oh, right. I couldn't find Inoue-san, but I overheard something weird.
Weird, you say?
Yeah. Have you heard anything, Kanami? About Nozomi and the others disappearing?
Oh, poop.
Disappeared? The Kanami Kitchen girls?
Inoue is wondering where they were.
Yeah. Looks like they can't get a hold of them at all, and everyone's running around looking for them.
This remix, you hear this? I know that tune.
I bet that's why Miss Ochimizu said those things earlier.
Rise's revelation is enough to shock us all into brief silence. They can't get in contact with the members of Economy Kitchen. We just met them this afternoon. I see. That must have been the reason Inoue-san asked me earlier if I had seen them. And then there's Miss Ochimizu. This would explain why she suddenly ordered Rise to pair with Economy-san, and why she told us that we may not be performing. At that moment, everything connects. Next to me, Naoto rests her hand against her chin thoughtfully, as if making deductions.
I see.
Detective mode, let's go.
If they remain missing until the day of the festival, there'll be an opening in the lineup. Miss Ochimizu, worried about this possibility, mentioned her suggestion about Rise-san and Kanami-san performing as a pair.
But we just saw those girls this afternoon. Would the producer go to those links just because she lost contact with the group for a few hours?
Probably. This is Miss Ochimizu we're talking about.
That means way more to you and Rise than it does to us.
I know about that discussion already. Miss Ochimizu told me it'll work out as long as you're around.
Yeah.
Still, I can't help but worry about them. That's why I was looking for Miss Ochimizu.
It'll work out. But they're the rest of your own group.
Yeah.
And not only that, they're well-known celebrities. What if they've gotten swept up in something serious?
We must check the TV.
I don't know. But she said she'll keep a lid on this until the festival's over.
What? Is that what she thinks of us? Idols aren't toys that can be replaced.
If this truly is a case of them going missing, there are a number of measures we can take. First, let's speak with the event organizers and have them file a missing persons report with the police. After that...
Hold on a moment.
Rise and Naoto look at me in surprise at my suddenly halting the conversation. Please don't give me that look. Rise's anger and Naoto's precautions are both justified. I've learned these past few months that the showbiz world can be pretty cold, but this is something different. As far as we can tell, 4 girls have gone missing. It sounds like a case. However, we need more information. I looked at Kanami-san and asked a question on my mind.
Kanami-san, when did they lose contact with the rest of the group?
Huh? Not too long ago, I think. I only heard about it from Ms. Ochimizu a moment ago.
I forgot about Futaba, never mind. She looks better like this. She kind of looks more cuter. Okay. I call my friends boring looking. My friend slapped me. And also that was fake where she was wearing. Oh yeah. Originally P4 Arena Arc System Works wanted to add Dojima as a gag character and make Nanako his persona. Atlas said no, but that would be really funny. That would be funny. You didn't go to sleep? Alright, thanks for stopping by, Pancakes. That's actually really funny. Can you imagine? And Nanako's like his persona. Jeez, that'd be wild.
Like I said, we met them just this afternoon.
But yeah, have a good night, Pancakes. Thanks again for coming and hanging out with us. What time is it? Okay.
Even if we went to the police with this, I doubt they'd pay us any mind.
Yeah, really.
Plus, if this doesn't turn out to be anything serious, wouldn't it put the girls in a bad position?
Oh, yeah, that's true. You're right. I gave Inoue-san a real scare a while back myself, but even then he waited quite a while before going to the police. If he had reported me missing at the time, it could have snowballed into a much bigger problem.
Yeah.
Oh, same here. One time I slept through a day off I finally got, and even through the day after that. My agency apologized to our partners and said I'd been laid up with a cold. All that oversleeping gave me such a headache.
That's not as serious as the situation here, but you, Senpai, may have a point. Well then, why don't we do this? If no one has heard from the rest of the group by tomorrow, we'll go ask the organizers to take the necessary steps. And if they refuse to make a move, then we'll take things into our own hands and notify the police directly.
That sounds reasonable. Yosuke and the others will be here tomorrow too, along with Dojima-san.
Hey, Uncle Doji! I have a lot of reasons for holding off on doing anything drastic until tomorrow. But this is the main reason. Ryoto Dojima, my uncle from Inaba, will be coming here tomorrow along with his daughter Nanako. Nanako! I love her. He might be on vacation, but my uncle is a working police detective. For a case like this, I'm sure he'd be the best person to go to for advice.
So, even if the police are out of the question, Dojima-san might hear us out.
Will he? Like, does he still understand? Like, okay.
Good call, Senpai. You're so smart.
Rise clasps her hands in front of her chest, a bit melodramatically, while Naoto nods as if to hide her satisfied smile. What a nostalgic feeling. I can easily tell what they're feeling by their reactions. That's when I notice, in the corner of my eye, Konami-san is staring, dumbfounded, unable to join in on our conversation.
Whoa, you all get along so well. That's so neat.
Is there some things going on in Konami Kitchen?
We've been through a lot together, that's all. Like, we all became close friends before we knew it.
Do I want to know the answer to that?
Close friends.
Come on, Konami. No spacing out now. You're helping out too, okay?
Huh? Wait, really? You'll let me join you?
Sure, why not?
Why wouldn't we? You came looking for Miss Ochimizu because you were worried about the others, no?
And these are your peeps.
Wouldn't that make your goal the same as ours?
We won't force you, though. You decide what's best for you, Konami-san.
What's best for me? I feel the same as you guys. I'm worried about them.
Then you're already one of us. You're part of our circle.
Hey, nobody has to fight.
Oh, hooray! I made some friends!
Let's meet up again once the others get here tomorrow. Oh, but you have work, right, Konami? Well, if anything comes up, I'll make sure to email you.
Sweet.
Oh, right!
You know, Konami, you need to stop waiting for other people to speak first. You're an idol. Assert yourself more. People only think shyness is cute for so long.
T-pose.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Such a harsh world they live in.
Alright, it's pretty late, so let's call it a night.
I'm sure Naoto-kun wants to freshen up too, so... Senpai, we're gonna ask you to stay in the room next door for a little while. Let's meet back here in a bit.
Sounds good.
I have an early morning tomorrow, so I'll be excusing myself. I just have to sleep in the nap room.
It's the only way.
Gotcha. Let's get to it, everyone.
We nod at Rise's words and each go our separate ways. I need to freshen up and wait for Rise and Naoto to finish changing, so I take my things and head to the room next door we're using. Still, I'm worried. Kaname and Kitchen's members' whereabouts are unknown. What could have happened to them? After getting ready to leave and killing enough time for Rise and Naruto to change, I return to the studio and find the door ajar. I guess they finished getting ready to go. I take a quick glance inside just to be safe and see them standing around their belongings, lost in conversation. Looks like I may have made them wait instead.
But much as I hate to admit it, once she became the producer, Konami immediately started taking off.
Sorry for the wait. Are you both done? Oh, were you talking about Miss Ochimisu?
Oh, Senpai, are you ready to go? Yep, we're talking about her. She's always like that, so even though she's legit, everyone calls her corrupt. They say she's the worst producer ever. She overworks her idols and makes shameless cash grabs from the fans. Some go so far as to call her a demon or a money grubber, including fans of the idols she's produced. When she started with Kaname and Kitchen, she had footage shown on TV of her forcing impossible demands on those girls.
I see. So by showing images of them being abused as they earnestly pursued their dreams...
Kind of wish we could see comments on screen. We can do this for now. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, I do want to try to. I want to try to take some time tomorrow to see if I can get things running back to normal, at least on regular OBS. If we can get that, then that would be excellent. I really hope we can, and I really hope I can get those alerts to show up on here some kind of way. I just have to do some research and reading, and if anybody else knows how to do it, then yeah, I'll totally take you guys up on your advice, because God knows I need all the help I can get when it comes to, well, really when it comes to anything in life, but also when it comes to streaming. So, but yeah, I'll be taking a look and seeing what I can do. Hopefully we can get things running well by tomorrow.
It would only encourage the audience to cheer them on out of sympathy.
Exactly! That's the kind of thing she's good at. But doesn't it seem like cheating? Plus, if it really was all an act, I might respect it. But she's exactly the same when the cameras aren't rolling, so sometimes I seriously wonder if she's not faking it.
Having been on the receiving end, I can see why you'd think so.
Right? She always makes us do insane things without running them by us. I wish she'd think about the people who actually have to do that stuff.
Ooh, these are some good choices. All right, what are you guys thinking about? What you like? What do you like? Okay, see, this is what I wanted to do on other stuff too. Just shuffle. But no, what do you guys want to pick? I think these are all good choices. Are we next? Oh wow. You guys say one? Okay. Like what?
That sounds rough. What has she made you do, Rise?
Wow, you really want to know? Well, let's just say it's stuff I'd rather forget.
Baby girl.
This thing about me forming a duo with Konami, too. Sure, I understand why now, but how was I supposed to know that? What if Konami and Kitchen going missing is another one of Miss Ochimizu's promotional tactics?
I hadn't considered that possibility.
Wait, scratch that idea. Even Miss Ochimizu wouldn't go that far.
Are you sure? Well, she would know better than any of us.
I think.
All right.
I see. By the by, there's something I'd like to mention which may have no bearing on this case. I heard an odd rumor regarding the festival.
An odd rumor?
Yes. If you go to the festival website at midnight, it plays an unusual video.
Here we freaking go.
The video shows an idol known to be dead dancing in it. Those who watch the video to the end are taken away to the other side and never awaken. Or so the rumor goes.
I was thinking about how Kaname just got scarred for life when she was a little child.
Whoa, Naoto-kun! Where is this coming from?
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to scare you. Of course, I don't believe this tall tale about some dead idol. Not one bit.
Girl, didn't we spend an entire year in the TV world? What you talking about? I don't believe this. You in denial.
Naoto-kun, you're scared, huh?
Yes, but that isn't important. I didn't bring this up to talk about that.
Rise and I can't help but exchange looks. The Naoto's inability to hide her anxiety. Still, she's right. Now's not the time to be worrying about something like that.
Go on, Naoto.
Yes, anyway, there's something that disturbs me about this rumor.
Yee?
What's that?
Well, doesn't it seem a bit similar to our prior experiences?
Yeah, it really does.
When you look at a switched-off TV at midnight on a rainy day, you'll see your soulmate. You're talking about the Midnight Channel.
The Midnight Channel. The Midnight Channel. The cause behind the mystery we were faced with when we were still just ordinary high school students. A world within TVs. The monsters called shadows lurking there. And the enigmatic serial murder case centered in the town of Inaba. All the memories of last year flashed through my mind in an instant. A sudden chill runs down my spine. We await Naoto's next words, our growing unease justified for once.
Of course, it's hard to say how much we can trust these sorts of rumors.
Wait, okay.
On the other hand, this particular rumor has some troubling aspects to it.
Such as?
Yeah, I'm like what?
There have been genuine victims, and their numbers have been rapidly increasing. Though naturally, there's no proven correlation between the victims and the rumor.
Oh no. It fell off. Hold on. I'm about to make a mess. I'm sorry.
It's quite possible that the rumor sprung up in reaction to the victims. But it's a fact that a good handful of people are in a comatose state right now.
A coma?
Yeah, coma.
Seriously? I never heard about that. Hey, is something like before happening again?
Is this another case with another world? That's what Rise's probably trying to ask. I was wondering the same thing myself, but Naoto shakes her head in response to Rise's question.
There's no knowing whether this is a case yet or not. I only briefly heard about it the other day during work.
Yes, it's sad. Everybody cry.
I was going to look into it, and if it did turn out to be connected to that case, I thought it might be necessary for me to consult everyone about it.
Okay.
The LMB website at midnight, huh?
Offhand, I glanced towards the clock, high on the studio wall. We've been here all freaking. Oh, this is gonna be the first time we're gonna be like together with other people, seeing the Midnight Channel or Midnight Channel S thing. That'd be cool. 11:58 p.m., almost midnight. If I pointed it out, at the very least, the three of us here could check the truth behind the rumor. But look at the site. Yeah, don't look at it. The heck? Why would we do that?
It's almost midnight. Why don't we check it out for ourselves?
Yeah, there's only one way to find out.
I knew you'd say that.
What are we gonna do? Like not check?
In all honesty, I doubt that this rumor has anything to do with the disappearances.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
But all the same, it may be faster to get to the bottom of this rumor ourselves.
Wait, you want us to look at it right here, right now?
Yes.
Geez, fine. But we're all gonna look at it together.
That was the plan.
Senpai, you come over here. Naoto-kun, you're over there. And whatever happens, no running away, okay? Let's see. Love meets bonds. Oh, here it is, the official LMB site.
Rise taps her cell phone's touchscreen, and the LMB Fest website comes up. Set list, ticket details, participating artists, several topics and details have been added, but the website seems mostly unchanged from the other times we checked it.
The site appears to be operating normally.
So we still got 2 minutes.
See? Nothing's coming up. That rumor has to be fake.
I check the clock on the wall again and see it's now a minute before midnight. Here we go. I just hope nothing unusual happens.
Wait, what is this?
You hear the music? Are we gonna hear the piano? Rise's voice pulls me back from the phone screen, and I see, back to the phone screen, and I see something completely new being displayed. Crackling static fills the screen, and an eerie light flickers. Countless shadows sway, and the visual noise, just barely visible, pretends to be shocked. Are we gonna watch a animated thing?
They do look like human silhouettes.
Yo, this is creepy.
And they seem to be dancing, don't they? That's all of it.
No, that was it?
This has to be just a prank. I'm gonna check with the admins about this. Oh, or it's part of Miss Ochimizu's PR. I bet she spread that weird rumor to get Konami's group to sell more.
Why y'all in all this denial? What happened? Okay, that's when I noticed it. Just on the edge of hearing. Oh, on the edge of hearing. What was that? I concentrate trying to figure out what that sound was. If it's just us here, I can't have heard something that unusual, right?
What's the matter, Senpai? Did you hear something just now?
I heard that.
Yeah, I heard it too.
You imagine it. Get out of here. Is it possible to get like a bad end somehow in a freaking rhythm game?
No way. So it wasn't just me?
Oh, we're getting transported like right now?
A voice?
What is that?
I follow Naoto's gaze and notice an eerie light swaying near the studio ceiling. Like a fog machine or a stage pyrotechnic effect. It's lit up by a strange light. It's as if it's looking down upon us.
Come, Risei Kujikawa. I've prepared a place just for you.
Girl, you better run.
Who are you? How do you know my...
She about to get swooped. Cutscene. Oh, high window. Cutscene or like screenshot or something. We're all getting swooped. Hey, her name isn't there. Why is it so dark? Turn the lights on.
Senpai! You, Senpai! Oh, you're up. Thank goodness.
I stir at the sound of Risei calling my name. Where am I? In the Takara production studio. And then... Oh, wait. The last thing I remember was a weird light in the Takara production studio. And then... Are you two okay?
Risei, Naoto, are you alright?
That was a scary sound. Bad ending in a rhythm game, right? That'd be hilarious.
We're okay. You're the one we're worried about. We couldn't wake you up at all.
Yes. I'm glad to see you conscious as well. Though, our situation still isn't very good.
If you guys makes you feel any better, I sleep through my phone ringing like all the time. So.
It's so dark here, I can't see anything.
Also, I slept through
Where
two
are
earthquakes. I slept through 2 earthquakes, so it's okay. You just gotta try a little harder.
My guess is we're in the other world that those who see the video are taken to. It seems the rumor was true.
There it is.
That voice.
Welcome, Risei Kujikawa, to our midnight stage.
Just Risei Kujikawa. Just welcome Risei and guest.
Midnight stage?
That's right. An ideal world where no one hurts or gets hurt. I only intended to invite Risei-san here. But oh well.
Oh well.
I prepared a stage for you all. Here, take a look.
Suddenly, a dim light turns on and we realize where we are. Excuse me. Well, perhaps it's not exactly where we are, but what kind of place this is. We appear to be standing on a stage. A fairly gaudily decorated one, like for a concert. The stage itself isn't lit, but it's overly decorated and exaggerated in every way possible. Simply put, its design screams out Risei's back and shoulders. What in the world is this?
Just who the heck are you? Not only did you drag us here, you put this thing together. What are you trying to accomplish?
Never mind that. I just want to connect with all of you. Look, see how many have been waiting for your comeback.
Are these shadows?
Come now, won't you sing? Dance for them. It'll make everyone happy.
They look like the shadows got swooped too. See the stuff wrapped around them? The shadows that fill the seats give an eerie cheer and sway their bodies as if to command us. Or commend us. What are these shadows? They've been waiting for Risei's performance. On closer inspection, the shadows' bodies are all connected from their necks, hands, and legs with strange ribbons, writhing as if alive themselves. This isn't good. If a battle breaks out, it won't be easy, breaking through their numbers with just the three of us.
I've had enough of this! You kidnap us to who knows where, and now you want us to dance for these shadows? To hell with that! Send us back home, now!
Yeah, that'll teach them.
The shadows.
All of a sudden, the shadows stop moving, and silent stillness falls upon the area. At the same time, the music, no, more like an eerie song I've been hearing ever since entering this world begins, increasing in volume, as if encroaching from far behind. Did I say that
Send you
right?
back. No, you're all going to dance.
Well, we're here now.
That's what everyone's here for, after all.
We're here now. I have a mysterious voice. Mysterious voices loud reply. The shadows of the begin moving their limbs in time to the song, as if they're dancing. Suddenly, we're hit with an overwhelming weakness. We have to fight just to remain standing. That's a warning. This needs to stop. Doesn't get to see a concert.
What is this? I feel weak.
Isn't it wonderful? This song is my gift to everyone. Don't you feel it? How they all desire to connect with you?
So that song and the shadows dance is what's affecting us.
You, Senpai!
Right.
I instinctively sense Naruto's intent, and we react at the same time. Because as a Naruto's quick draw, my cultural persona and my heart were completely simultaneous.
Ready?
Persona!
Does it work? What's up? Yo, let's see these are not the plus the movie.
What? My bullets disappeared. And Senpai's persona too?
Oh crap. Okay, no personas this time.
Is this your doing?
Don't accuse me of something I didn't do. I told you earlier. Now it gets hurt here.
Well, that's good. Unbelievable. Both my persona and Naruto's blue disappeared. Like smoke before they even reach the shadows. Just like a mysterious voice says, it looks like anything violent at all gets somehow negated in this world. At least we don't have to worry about getting hurt.
What do you want from us?
This needs to stop. This sound.
Nothing really. We're just asking you to accept us. Come on, let's connect with these eternal bonds. Won't you be good children?
There's a lot of cutscenes.
It's
I'm
all
cool with that.
right. Don't be frightened. Let's dance together. Won't you join us, Risei Kujikawa?
My mind.
Careful.
My mind.
This is bad.
My mind.
no, I can't.
Uh-oh.
Rise-san.
Time to make history.
I can't lose.
What the? I can move again? But how?
The power of music.
Could it be?
They like that music.
We need to move. The shadows are being affected by our music and movement. It's just as I thought. That eerie song we're hearing is forcing the shadows to dance. If we can interrupt that song and the shadows dance, we might get through this.
But how?
I don't know. But one idea comes to mind. If we can force them into a different song and dance like before, then maybe...
What a challenge!
Uh-oh.
No! Naoto-kun!
You're connected with us.
She's getting swooped again.
Becoming you, everyone wants you to be.
Senpai! Rise-san, please! Stop there. They're dead.
Her eyes, no.
Naoto!
We just have to get those shadows moving to our music, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Rise?
Senpai, if that stuff Naoto-kun was saying is true, then there is something we can do to help her. Right now.
Huh? We gotta dance.
I'll try and use my persona. Maybe I can deliver our music to those shadows at full blast. The way they reacted to my music earlier, I think I might be able to affect them a little bit.
Okay.
But I don't think that'll be enough. That's why I need your help too, Senpai.
Let's do it.
If music and movement affects them, then we should be able to pull them into our rhythm, right?
So this is gonna be the 1st song we
Don't worry.
dance to?
Just show off your cool dance. I know you can do it, Senpai.
Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. It's a good thing Teddy showed us how to play, because we're about to do this now.
Let's get it started now.
Let's get it started now. Time to make history.
I
Let's
can
go.
do this.
Oh, it's slow.
Yeah.
This is slow.
How's that? How's that?
Woo.
How's that? Yeah. All right.
Okay, I get it.
If I can just keep this up.
You're doing great. I can feel what's in your heart.
All right. How's that? Yeah. How's that? How's that? How's that? Yeah. All right.
I never heard this part of the song before.
How's that? All right. How's that? All right. How's that? How's that?
You're doing great.
It's working. The shadows are going for it. All right. All right. How's that? How's that? All right. All right. Persona is the power of the heart. Depending on your heart's true nature, it changes form. just for hurting, and not just for fighting. Right now, I know I can show you how I really feel.
This is exactly
We will
how
never
would
stop
happen in
changing.
anime.
Answer my call.
Izanagi!
Their persona show up and everything too, yeah. P3 didn't get that. That was cool.
Brilliant!
How about that?
Hey, we get money? I like this. I like this. Is there King Crazy in here too? Yo, Izanagi with that that bass though. That bass line. He was slapping it. 5,000. Okay, that's good. I like 5,000. Next. I need to see if I can change the options because that was very slow. Oh, menu. Can we configure? Okay, let me see, let me see. Yeah, turn that on. Brightness, network, wait. Oh, can we not change the speed for that? Oh boy, oh boy, okay. Yeah, sure, Dan's voice is on. Auto advance, no. We got to work with this. Well, crap. Alright, I'm not just dropping these. Oh, when Persona playing the guitar, you wish it was in Persona 3 and hope it's Persona 5. I doubt it'll be in Persona 5. If only, but no, that was fun. Okay, let's get out of here and, yeah, okay. I steady my ragged breath and stand locked in place as the adrenaline dies down. I see. I only realized it after dancing in front of an audience for the first time. Dancing really is expression. It seems like conveying what's in your heart is easier in this world compared to ours. At first, the shadows were just pushing that eerie song at me, but I could feel their hearts being drawn to our music and dancing. Their eerie voice and the shadows must have been using that system to their advantage to try to control us. Instead, wait, where's Naoto? Isn't she like knocked out or something? Instead, we use that against them. In other words, we won them over. Still.
Good job, Senpai! That was a fantastic performance!
Yeah.
Actually, what was that persona just now? There was something different about it.
He had a guitar.
I'm not sure. But when I thought I wanted to convey my feelings to those shadows, my persona responded from within me.
Way to go, Senpai!
She is it all.
And that's why you're our leader. Only you can pull off something that amazing.
It's true.
Come on.
It's true. See, it's true. Ever since I felt myself conveying my heart to the shadows, I had a kind of newfound determination. I had nothing concrete backing it up, but I still felt it clearly. In truth, my persona was responding to my desire to express my feelings and took on a new form. We could still continue to change. Ever since the case ended, we got back to our normal day-to-day. Day-to-day, I felt so uncertain, wondering how I could move forward, but just then my persona erased any doubts I had. Hey, she's awake.
Naoto-kun, we did it! Senpai gave him a super sweet show.
Yeah.
I sensed it as well. That's what allowed me to return to my right mind.
The power of dance.
You sensed it? But you got caught by that ribbony thing and...
Yes. Because of that, I learned something about those shadows.
Did you now?
Really? What did you find out?
When caught in that ribbon, it's as if you're forced to be the you that others desire, rather than how you perceive yourself.
Oh, that sucks.
You're made to believe you want to be tied to the other shadows with that ribbon, even if it means discarding who you truly are. The most dreadful thing is that I myself felt sure that it was what I needed to do.
Just as I thought, with Naoto's theory and my intuition, it seems clear that the song and the shadows dancing are meant to bind us to their will. As I speculate, Rise seems somehow unhappy with Naoto's words. She pouts, indignant.
That's crazy! You're no one else but you, Naoto-kun.
Well, in hindsight, I can see how bizarre the assumption was. So my theory is that the ribbon has the power to induce those beliefs.
Yeah, I sensed it too. While I was dancing, I felt like I couldn't let my guard down at all. that the shadows would take me if I did. That song and the shadows dance probably have a similar power. So what I did was concentrate on getting my message across as I danced.
You said something like that earlier, too. What did you want to tell them?
I just did what you said, Rise. Dancing is about expressing yourself and your feelings to the people watching you, right? So I danced to show the shadows who I am, not what they wanted to see.
Huh. And as a result, I remembered who I am. It's ironic that the key to this confrontation was the true self I once tried so hard to deny. One shouldn't abandon oneself just because they've been connected to others. I feel that those shadows were released from the ribbon's binding because they sensed that as well.
Okay.
Rise-san, you didn't get that sense from watching him dance?
Of course I did. I could tell his dancing was different from usual. I just couldn't put it into words because of all that persona stuff that happened.
Okay, you know what? That's. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I'm sure you got the message loud and clear, Rise.
I'll give you that. Oh, hey, look at that. And they're just evaporated now. Suddenly, the cheering shadows envelop in the glow shine even brighter and begin dissolving as if melting into the light. They are evaporating. It's a beautiful sight. Despite the situation we're stuck in, we can't help but marvel.
Wow! It's beautiful!
I'm not gonna say it.
The shadow's presence is fading. What's going on? It's like they're returning somewhere.
Returning? To where?
To the shadow world.
I don't know, but that's the feeling I get. With that weird ribbony thing gone, it seems they all disappeared from this world. Maybe they realized something wasn't right, like you did, Naoto-kun.
Wait, this isn't my house. Bye.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Still, what could those shadows have been? They didn't seem quite like the shadows we knew.
Naoto has a point. We're out of danger for now, but the situation left us with countless questions and barely any answers. First, we need to find some way to escape from here. Oh, we're not done. What happened?
You don't like this stage, after all the trouble I went through to prepare it?
Nobody said that.
You again! I've had enough of this! Is your idea of eternal bonds tying up the shadows with that thing? You've got one twisted mind!
That's right. If this is the connection you speak of, then it's much too one-sided.
What's so funny?
It's okay. If that's what you think, then I certainly won't force you to stay here. But don't get so cocky just because you sent those back. Our bonds are eternal. There are countless others to forge them with.
You. Are you gonna bring someone else in here?
Sorry, but you've already stepped off the stage. The next performances will be beginning soon, featuring Tamami and the others.
Uh-oh.
Tamami? You don't mean...
Uh-oh. I almost dropped this drink at the instant everything clicks. But that would be the worst case scenario. I only hope my conclusion is wrong. It's not wrong. I forced myself to speak up, speaking with as much dread as determination. No, burn the dread. It's only determination.
The members of Kanamine Kitchen. Did you kidnap them?
Why do you care? It has nothing to do with you.
It actually has a lot to do with us, because if they're gone, we don't get to dance.
I'll try scanning the area. Come, Persona! There are some places where shadows are bunched up. 1, 2, 4 total? I found someone! Is this... Tomoe?
No playing around in the venue. It's off limits to unauthorized personnel.
Rise hastily dismisses her persona and braces herself, but creeping ribbons are already slithering up our legs. My legs! We completely let our guard down. Bound in ribbons, my arm puts up no resistance as a tremendous force drags at my body.
Ah!
The background just starts doing all spazzing out.
No!
Goodbye, Rise Kujikawa.
No, we're not saying goodbye to Rise Kujikawa. Keep her here. Did we get kicked out? We're back. They just threw us out. They just tossed us out.
Is this?
It only takes a moment to realize that the three of us are back in the same Takura production studio we were in before. We got sent to that world. Rise and Naoto seem to have made ungraceful landings, but they're alright for the most part.
Ow! Jeez! Is this how you treat an idol?
Wow, we still have a decent amount of time, like 15 minutes or so, at least.
Looks like we're back in the studio. So as soon as we reject the bond that voice spoke of, we're promptly asked to leave.
At least we're all back safe.
Uh-huh. I was honestly bracing myself for the worst. But wait! That reading I got a second ago! It was definitely Tomoe's. I'm certain that's who I picked up on.
The same Tomoe-san we met earlier?
Which one's Tomoe? I forgot all the names. I told you I wasn't going to remember any of those names.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That's right. Rise had picked up on some presents right before we were forced out. If it really was Tomoe-san, then she must still be trapped there, even as we speak. If that's the case, there's something else I need to confirm immediately. And the others?
What about the other girls? Kanamine Kitchen is Kanami-san and 4 other members, right?
I don't know. That place was a lot bigger than I thought. The only reading I picked up on in the moment I had was Tomoe's.
Given what we heard from Kanami-san, it's safe to assume the rest of Kanamine Kitchen disappeared around the same time. If you detected Tomoe-san's reading over there, the others are likely to have been taken as well.
Yeah, Naoto's right.
The rumored video clip that plays at midnight, victims who have fallen unconscious, and now a group of missing idols. This does seem to demand an investigation.
Mm-hmm.
First things first, though. What was that world we were in? The name Midnight Stage bothers me.
There were shadows there, too. It seemed kind of like the TV world we used to go into.
Then there's that voice. It has to belong to the root of this trouble.
You don't really think it's that, deceased idol behind this, do you?
That's beyond my knowledge. Let's put that possibility aside for now.
She's scared.
Yeah, that's not what we need to focus on right now.
The video that plays at midnight. A world apart from reality. Shadows that lurk there are personas of the missing victims. Even at this stage, it's clear enough that this is beyond what normal people can handle. We need to sort through the situation and come up with some plan to rescue Tomoe-san and the others.
Either way, I can't leave them in that awful place. Please, you senpai, Naoto-kun, could you help me out? I want to save them.
Like, of course.
Of course. Count me in.
I'm a bit shocked, in fact. Did you think we'd shrug it off as none of our concern?
Right.
There are already victims, making this an honest-to-goodness case. And we're the only ones who can solve it.
It's true. That's right. Rise was probably serious when she asked us to do this, but the truth is, we're taking it back that she had to ask. This isn't about just anyone. Our friend's friends are in trouble, and she's trying to save them. So of course, there's no reason we wouldn't lend a hand, right?
Yeah.
Now that that's decided, we need a plan. Yosuke and the others will be here in the morning.
Yeah, we still haven't gotten to meet up with them yet. We saw them for a bit.
I'm sure they'll help us out too.
And let's go over the case once they join us.
Okay.
For now, though, I think we should leave. We need our rest after all.
Right. Things are gonna get busy, so we should rest while we can.
Got it. I'll go ahead and email everyone about the situation.
I gotta remember when they're saying email, they're talking about like text.
Oh, we shouldn't drag Konami into this, huh? I feel bad, but I won't tell her anything.
Yeah, I agree. It's for her own safety.
Okay, so I'll just contact our gang. Well then, you two ready to go home?
Yeah.
Very much so.
Naoto said, please let me go home. 4 members of Kanami Kitchen missing, and a mysterious other world. We might be used to this by now, but I doubt it'll be easy. Looks like we'll have a lot to talk about when Yosuke and the others arrive. I follow Rise and Naoto and head towards the studio exit. Margaret! Margaret!
That is how their festival began. What do you think? Fate is truly full of surprises, no? They faced themselves and gained the power to stand up against difficulties, but their next trial was quite different. Rather than a contest of strength, it required them to openly express themselves and convey their feelings.
So their last quest, they had to accept their other selves. Now they have to express those selves.
However,
I didn't read that.
This did not deter him.
Crap. Okay, the woman smiles joyously before looking towards you again. Okay, how do I get out?
And as if in response to that firmness of will, his power changed its form, adapting perfectly to the new situation.
Never thought you'd be afraid of ghosts now,
Fascinating, don't you think? By the way, have you thought about why you have found yourself here? Don't worry yourself over it. I don't have that answer for you.
Of course not.
I asked only out of my own curiosity. Well then, allow me to show you a little more of the story.
When the woman raises her hand, that same light radiates from it, swallowing the surrounding scenery.
Here is where we left off with their festival.
Okay. What would be a good time to like? Is there going to be like a stopping point, or I don't know. I guess not. We just choose when to stop. Let me check. How do we exit out? I'll chat it to like in the event. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Next day, Rise calls Naoto and Mia. Well, actually, I'm hoping this saves. I'm gonna hit chapter select. We're gonna see what happens. A new case. Oh wow, we did like a lot. We did a lot. Studio, dance practice, bizarre rumor, the midnight stage. Difficulty easy. Change the difficulty. Let me click it and see what happens. It's gonna put us back here, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah. That is how their festival began.
Okay. Okay. Let me... Yeah, put that on normal. There we go. Make sure it stays normal. Okay, since we're kind of low on time, I'm gonna just see if I can change. I want to see what else I can change. I kind of want to use this last bit of time to see what we can change. See if we can make the stuff go faster. We may not be able to, which there may be a problem, but it also may not be. This collection. The collection can view various details of the game as well as the medals you earn. Enjoy the world P4D. We didn't get everything. tell us how to unlock it? Nope. Okay, we got, oh cool, sweet. So this is kind of like arena where we can still see that stuff. Get out of that. Okay, we'll look at that later. Let's go to shopping.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the home shopping show, Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. I'm your host, Tanaka, with a live presentation of my amazing commodities. We'll show you great items at unbeatable prices. Oh, you won't be able to touch that dial. Let's bring out our special of the day.
I never expected Tanaka to sound like that. In shopping, you can purchase items in each character's costume using free dance. Okay, purchase items can be used in setup for free dance. These cannot be used in story mode. Well, poop.
Is everyone watching closely? Order now and this item will be delivered straight to your doorstep.
Revival beat, fail track doing, okay. I forgot Hasina Miku's in here. Hold up.
Fathers, mothers, brothers, even sisters, we guarantee that every member of your family will be 100% satisfied.
Okay, so this is interesting. So that's how we get more costumes. We just have to earn the money and we just buy them. That's pretty cool. He looks like Dojima. Okay. Oh, this is all DLC, okay.
Ah! That was originally developed for professional use, ensuring that it's up to snuff for anything you would use it for.
Like you actually see them also, so that's cool. This is cool. Okay. I like this. Well, they have a lot of different outfits. Okay, I'll have to look at those later. What about accessories?
Fathers, mothers, brothers, even sisters, we guarantee that every member of your family will be 100% satisfied.
Okay. Hold on, we got Hasina Miku.
That one sells quickly and consistently, so now's the time to buy.
So she
Muster
only
up
gets-
some backbone and place that order.
Okay, she only gets accessories. Oh well, okay. Well, this is fine. Huh. There she is. I forgot Hasina Miku was in this game. I finally got the ultimate crossover. Alright, we'll end tonight. We'll do more tomorrow, but first I want to see if there's anybody streaming. There is nobody streaming tonight. Wow. Okay, yeah, we'll just end a little bit early. Okay, that's fine. Well, this is a fun time. This is a fun time. So yeah, we'll just end the stream tonight, but that's fine. This is fun. I appreciate you guys coming in here and hanging out with me. It's been a fun time. I can't wait to do more of this game. It's pretty fun. But we'll be back tomorrow with more Persona 4 dancing all night. So tell your friends, tell your family. We can all hang out and have a great time together. Like I said, we're just gonna end the stream tonight, and I also want to try to find some time in the day to try to like work on OBS, to try to get more things up. Hopefully we can get like the chat up and the alerts up. I'll have to do some more work to see how we get that going. So, but we will see. But like I said, I will see you guys tomorrow with more Persona 4 dancing. So don't forget to eat, and thanks for watching. Later.